Hello. Okay, so a bit of a different stream from yesterday, but I sometimes have talked about doing a Final Fantasy XII Perfect Game file, and it is something that is in progress. As you can see, I have almost 440 hours on it, and I'm trying to get my last Claymore. I have 98 of them at the moment. And this is a really boring process. It has been one of the least enjoyable farms so far that I've done in this file. Just because it can't be automated with gambits, and it is a rare poach, so it's just a flat 5%, and there's nothing you can really do to change it. So it is a 5% poach from a rare game called Spee, which spawns in one of 3 locations in this zone, and it is a 15% chance of spawning for each little bunny that you kill here. So it looks like, oh, there it is. Okay, so 95% of the time you get a pebble when you poach it, and obviously we're looking for the rare poach. So the remaining 5%. Just because it is so unpredictable when spawning it, that's part of what makes it really, really tedious. Because it can spawn either here or here or here at this little end. And as you can see, oh, I was going to say it doesn't always spawn when you kill all the bunnies in the area, but then it spawned right at the end there. And sometimes it is pretty quick. The other day I got 2 claymores on my first 3 poaches, but sometimes it takes a long time. Hopefully it doesn't take that long for now. This is the last one, so even if it takes a bit more, it's gonna be worth it. Yo, Shanandara, thank you. So a good way to get the poach as easily as possible is to use sight unseen, which is what Bash has on his gambits. And then another character can poach. This is what I've found to be the fastest, because you do need to get them to critical HP before you can poach them. And then sight unseen always leaves the enemy with, I think it's between 1 and 10 HP. And it also has a small chance to kill them, which is not what we want, of course. So usually it takes me about, I would say about 200 chain to get a Claymore, sometimes more, sometimes less, of course, but on average I would say it would be around 200. So even though it is fairly quick to rack up the kills and the poaches, the fact that these little bunnies are like non-aggressive enemies just makes it a lot more boring because you have to manually input the commands. And you see right there, Sight Unseen actually killed the Spee, so that's one poach that we're not gonna get. Then I don't mind if I don't pick up the drops from the small bunnies because I already maxed out all the items that they drop very early on, because of course I have killed literally thousands of them at this point, like tens of thousands of them. Oh, it died. There's another way to get claymores, but it's arguably even slower than this. So I've decided to go with this option. It does appear in a chest in the Cerobi step, but it is like really low chance. Like I think it's something like 0.5% or 0.8 or something like that. It is under 1%. I mean, of course, it is under 100. Don't remember if I killed one yet. No. Then we just have to come back here to zone and go back in there. So on average, we should be getting 1 Claymore every 20 poaches. But of course, sometimes it's not quite that simple. And sometimes it is even simpler than that, it is even faster. But it's just a matter of patience. Eventually it will drop. I think the longest that I've gone without getting a Claymore was, I think I had about 1300 chain between Claymores, which was really, disappointing. I think 1300 chain would be about like 130 poaches, more or less. So in that time I should have gotten 6 Claymores on average, but instead I got 0. But then of course, as I said before, I have had situations where I got like 5 or 6 Claymores in like 300 or 400 chain. So that's really good. Still no luck, of course. And then after I finish this one, I don't know what item I should go for next. There's plenty of options, but sometimes I try to go to an area where I can get multiple items done at the same time. But I don't know which one I want to do afterwards. But I think for today, it's just gonna be this one. I have about 2 hours before I actually need to leave the house, so as long as I get it in that time, then it's fine. Okay, didn't spawn this time. And then sometimes you get runs like this where you go 2 or 3 or 4 laps without the rare game spawning. And it's kind of just wasted time. Although I am racking up the XP, even though these little bunnies only give out like 300 XP each. It adds up after a while. Okay. No sp again. So like I said, about 200-ish chain is about the average for a Claymore, but it's not uncommon to go to the 300s. Anything over 300s, maybe maximum 400, it's already really bad luck. At least we have 4 times speed, because otherwise this would be much worse. Not sure why Bash didn't have the ribbon. Okay. Reaching that 200 mark and still no Claymore. Usually a 200 chain is about 20 speeds, so that's why I say it's about the average. And sometimes when sight unseen kills this P, can you get more than one mithril sword? Yes, I believe so. Let me see. I think this is... There is a chest in the Serobi step, which is really low chance, but you can get it there. You can get as many as you want. It is, let me just confirm, it is in the crossfield area of the Serobi step, and it is apparently a 0.2% chance of getting it. So it would be somewhere in this area that's highlighted here. A 0.2 chance, which is very daunting to try to farm more than a few of them. I still don't know if I will actually have the patience to do the Serobi chest stuff. Of course, if you do RNG manipulation, then you can get it every time, but to me that is not in the spirit of the challenge. So if I do try to get them, I will try to get them legitimately, but I'm still not sure. I will be happy if I can power through everything else and just leave the Serobi chests left undone. I don't think the RNG manip works on PC version. Actually, I have no idea about that. I am very poorly informed on RNG manip in this game. I did use it for a few things in this file. I got 3 Seitengrats just because they save so much time. And then I also got... Basically, I got 3 of each of the invisible weapons. Where is it? The Trango Tower. Oh, Great Trango. Yeah, I got 3 of them. Oh, hello, Sparky. And yep. I did have a mic before, but what I also had was housemates that would be very weirded out by someone randomly speaking in a different language in the middle of the day. And also, hey, Big Baby J. And yeah, you are right, of course. mithril swords are not worth it unless you are trying to just see big numbers on the menu, which of course it is really satisfying. I'm good, good. How are you? I saw that you were, I don't know if it's streaming or making some Final Fantasy X videos recently. And we are officially reaching bad luck territory with this farming. But we power through. That's cool. I saw, YouTube recommended me, I think it was the Downtonberry trick that you were doing or streaming. Which is fun. Always fun to see people still streaming Final Fantasy X. What are you farming? Right now I am trying to get the Claymore, which I have 98, so I only need one more. And it is a rare poach from this bee here. This is of course a file that I have been working on for a long time, just really slowly. So if you look at the amount of hours, then it might look like a lot, so 440 hours. But if you remember, or if you have the knowledge that I actually started this file in like 2019 or 2020, then it doesn't seem like a lot. Just something that I've been doing really slowly over the years. And the idea is just to get the perfect file, including 99 of everything. This game remains one of the two Final Fantasy I have yet to finish. Yeah, I can see why. I mean, it does have its flaws, but I think in terms of farming, it is just really relaxing. Which, you know that I normally don't enjoy farming all that much, but in this game, for some reason, I do kind of enjoy it. This is my favorite Final Fantasy game. Yeah, I can also see that. I can see both sides of that opinion spectrum. I wouldn't call it my favorite, or even close to my favorite, but I would say maybe top 5. Final Fantasy X is my second. Yeah. Well, I think Final Fantasy X is quite obviously, for anyone who has seen any of my stuff, it is my favorite by pretty wide margin. And then maybe 8, then 7. 8, then 7, and then the rest, it kind of depends on when you ask me. Because, oh, there we go. It does change from time to time. Okay, so we got the last Claymore, and now I don't know what I should go for next, because I still have some time before I have to go. Let me see. A lot of the ones that I'm missing are trial mode exclusives, or Cerobi Step chest exclusives. So I don't particularly want to go do those right now. Oh, one of the things that might shock people watching is that I did get the 99 Mina. Of course, the equivalent would be the Danjuro in the original game, but it is the Larva Eater farm, which was painful as well. Really, really painful. And I have put a bit of a dent in the Grand Helm farm as well. So I have 22 at the moment. Okay, but in any case, I am out of the Salika woods. Just don't know where to. You farming with trial mode also? Yes, that is the idea, but like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna have the patience to take it that far. But yes, ideally I will do everything including what's available in trial mode. I think last time I was farming these guys. So I might go back to those, maybe. Yep, let's do it. So these serpentize can only be obtained from the snakes around here. And the problem with this is they are a monograph drop, so there's no way of increasing the chances of getting it. And also the other problem of this is that they are used in bazaar recipes for the Tornazol loots, so they are used for the Serpentarias. So as you can see, I already got a full batch of them. The ones missing here is because I sold them for the Tornazol itself. So yeah, you need 2 of them for each Serpentarias, which means that to get 99 Serpentarias, I already got 200 Serpentize. And now I just need to refill them back to 99. But let's set up the gambits here. Do I have any? Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's just attack everything. A low-level run of this game. How far along were you? Did you start on the post-game yet? Now it's just running around here, killing these guys. Might as well work on my behemoth stakes as well. While I'm here. And I guess Hellgate's Flame as well. And Moondust as well. I guess at least here the XP is a lot better than with the bunnies, so we can also work on that. At this point, 3 of my characters are already maxed out in XP. So Van, Fran, and Penelo all have max XP already. And then Ash is about halfway there. I'm more concerned how you still remember all of this when you only play this game once every 7th blue moon. Well, you see, the thing is, I have my guide open, so it lists where every item drops. So here I can see that the Serpent Eye is 8%, and then I just generally remember that Hellgate's Flame only has 1 source in the game, and then Moondust as well, and they're all near here. So yeah, I don't know a lot of this stuff by heart. I just always have my item location guide nearby when I'm playing on this file. Okay. So yeah, each snake, it's an 8% chance of getting what we need, and as we all know, 8% is like 0. Oh, there we go. Also, I can't see anything here, so I never know where the enemies are. Oh. I think that's about it. Yep. Did you reset for higher HP and MP rolls on level up? No. And there is an argument to be made for that, that if you want your game to be truly perfect, then you would have to have perfect HP and MP as well. But personally, I don't really agree. I think that there is something to be said about your file being truly unique, and landing on these final numbers for HP and MP is like, there is no way that someone will naturally end up rolling the same numbers for all of my characters for every level and end up on the same exact HP and MP as I did. So in that sense, I think that it makes my file more unique than if it was completely perfect HP and MP, because that's what quote-unquote everyone would do, if that makes sense. So in that sense, I prefer to have my own HP and MP values and know that this is my file and no one could ever replicate it. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just something. I don't think it's that important to think about it like I did, but it is something that was a conscious decision. I didn't want to to do the HP and MP min-maxing. Okay. Making decent progress on the Serpentize. We got 5 of them already, not bad. We even got a really lucky double drop. Because the Serpentine is also the rarest drop from these basilisks. So you can get both the very rare drop, which is 1%, and then also the monograph drop. Mother snake. Okay. Then for these insect monsters, I don't have to pick up their loot because I already maxed out all of their stuff. So I can just ignore it, kill them for XP and then ignore it. Broken Great Axe is also good. I think we cleaned this. More behemoths. I kind of want to equip embroidered tippets to get double experience, but I'm scared that I'll be confused. Okay, pasta acquired. Nice. Man, I love pasta. What kind of pasta did you get? I think I will just equip the embroidered tippets. Work on that XP farm. Should be worth it. At nearly 2000 XP per enemy, that's gonna be racking up quite quickly. This guy. Then in this area I just want to kill these wolves with the fiery heads, because they're the ones that drop the Hellgate's flames. But again, it is a monograph drop, so doesn't matter if we kill other stuff in the meantime. What did? Oh, there's two more. Ow. Okay, so I should set up a Libra Gambit. Where's the bunny? Okay. These little bunnies, they drop moon dust, which is quite rare. Let me see how much it is. I think it's about 5%. Oh, 6%. Okay. And they are the only source of this in the game, so there's only like 2 or 3 of them in this area, which sucks, but oh. Where the heck is it? Oh, there it is. And we got one. Nice. Okay, so these birds I already have max of everything they drop, so doesn't matter. Just kill them for experience. Then my game crashed my PC. Sucks. Another serpent eye and another one. Nice. Was only going to kill a few there. Well, that is animal cruelty and you should not do it. Oh, yo Jake, how's it going? Thank you, thank you. We are on the item grind here. Yeah, yesterday's stream was probably a bit more fun than this one. We decided to go through all the arena creations except Nemesis, and also the first few Dark Aeons. So it actually went really well. It went, they were easier than I expected, to be honest. But then the hard ones are still coming up. Ultimate weapon, item farming. No, just item farming in general. I'm trying to get 99 of everything, so it is a slow process, but we are working on it from time to time. Yeah, no purple spheres. Yep. So basically just the stats that you get on the sphere grid naturally, and everything else is fair game. So you can summon, you can customize, you can use celestial weapons, you can do whatever you want, just no stat increasing. Yeah, lots of loot to collect in this game. It's part of the fun, really. Just a good way to relax when you don't want to use your brain. So you just turn this on for a while and just run around aimlessly killing snakes and dinos and other stuff. But there was a snake there. Especially when I don't have a lot of free time, it's nice to just do this in shorter sessions rather than try to pick up a game where you actually want to focus on the story and whatnot, and then you have to cut it really short because you have to go out or do something else. Nothing better than Final Fantasy and chill. Yep, that is a thing. How did the Nuzlocke go the other day? You were capturing in Macalania, right? And then I had to leave, so I couldn't catch the rest of it. Any more snakes? Nope. Let's just go. Nuzlocke capturing finished. Everything in Macalania, Tender Plains, and Calmlands. Oh, yeah. I was going to ask, how was the Cactuar? What was the strategy for that? Because he definitely can ruin your life if he just uses 1,000 needles. Hellgate's Flame, nice. Yeah. Kimari uses bad breath on a preemptive, puts one to sleep. Yep. Yep. I gotcha. Yeah, putting it to sleep would be the hard part because it does have, I think, 90% resistance. And I think bad breath is just 100% infliction rate. So yeah, that doesn't seem very nice. But this isn't where I wanted to go. I only killed one bunny, so I need to kill another. There it is. One dust, nice. Testing Natas now, who is 50-50 as to whether we progress deathless. Fucked up on my steals in Big Canal and Highbridge, so I don't have auto-med. Do you mean Flux, or... Because Natas doesn't really use statuses. Makes me wonder though why Riku overdrives him to bypass resistance, but Bad Breath doesn't. It's just different infliction rates, so some of Riku's mixes, I think the weakest ones would be 150% infliction rate, and then a lot of the other ones are 254, so yeah, mix is OP, yeah, for sure. And if you still want automed, you can. I think you can steal remedies from the Grats in Gagazet and Hakarifian. You are very right, of course. Mix is extremely OP. And Kimari, being a terrible character, needed to have Bad Breath nerfed, of course. Wouldn't want to make him too strong, right? I think you can steal them from Grats, I'm not 100% sure. Too strong requires there to be a strong first. Well, yes. No arguments from me. Kimari got shafted for most of the game. He requires like previous knowledge to even be decently strong, so you need to actually have a good sphere grid path to make him useful, even remotely useful. And then late game he just sucks because he doesn't have attack reels. And if you don't have a good multi-hit overdrive later on, he sucks. Thinking of stealing from Marlboro. Yeah, but Bad Breath is a thing. Of course, you can just do like 1 or 2 steals, or I mean as many as 6, and then kill it with counters from evade and counter. It's just gonna take a long time, but it is guaranteed to work. Just never attack him again and there's no bad breath. Okay, be right back, gonna get some water. Alright, I'm back. And Sparky says, is that code for beer? Well, not yet. I am going out for beers with a few friends in a couple of hours, which is why I can only stream for about, I would say, half hour more or something, maybe. But for now, water means water. And later it will be beer, but for now, water. Don't know if I missed any snakes here. Oh, there's one. There's a lot of these little shits. One more snake. Another snake. One more. Okay. Let's just kill this for experience. Hour and a half for makeup and hair. Yep. Of course. Now I do have to take some transports to some place which Google Maps is saying it's like an hour and a half away, so even though it's only like 10 kilometers or something, but public transportation just takes you around unnecessarily, so yeah. And yeah, Caribbean, we did get the last Claymore. Didn't take that long, even though it did take a bit longer than average, but it was fine. No, I didn't want to go here. Okay. Where are those stupid dogs? There's another one. Okay. That's enough. Then find the bunnies. There's one. And the other one's around here. Yep. Okay. How well are we doing? Okay, 36, not bad. So only 60 something to go, or actually closer to 70. Because we still need to get 6 extra ones. Actually, I should go do that first. Let me see if I have enough. Yeah, Serpentize do suck, and also Hellgate's Flames and Moondust as well are pretty terrible. And yet, no roommate noise. Actually, no roommate at all. So, yeah. Always nice. Do I have snake skins? I do. Let's see. Then High Arcana. Let's just max these out first. So then 99 actually means 99. Yeah, then these two go with the Hellgate's Flame. So I can't really do anything with them. But let me actually just go max those out really quick. Just to avoid confusion. And also to take a break from running around. Another Serpentine, nice. Any more snakes? There's one. Any more? Guess not. Yeah, living alone is much, much better. It's just the cost of living in Portugal has been really prohibitive of just, you know, getting a house by yourself in the last few years. Where's the dinosaur? Or did I kill it already? Don't know. Let's just go max out the Serpentarias and then come back, I guess. Living with the wife is nice, challenging sometimes. Well, I would guess it is a lot better than not than being by yourself, right? So let me just see. This is, I think it's 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 4. But let me just confirm. Yep. 1, 2, and 4. You cannot hold any more gil. Okay. One, 2, 4. Oh. Whoops. Okay, 1, 2, 4. And here we go. Okay, so 99 of these. And no longer max skill, but that can be easily fixed. Yeah, selling the claymores would be a bit of a disaster. I would actually reset just right here. There's always the save, the autosave. So, would be fine actually. But for now, let's just equip. Where are my Catier thingies? Oh, there it is. Never understood if you could sell stuff randomly and the game would remember what you sold, or you had to sell. No, you can sell it randomly as long as you don't unlock a recipe that uses that item. If you unlock a recipe that uses that item, then that item count resets to 0. I think that's how it works. And so let me. So Imperial Soul, Gem Steel, and Serpentarias. Let me see if I have those things. I have 6 Imperial Souls. And what do I need to sell for that? Okay, High Arcana, Soul Powder, and War Gods Band. So I know that I have 99 War Gods bands, but not sure about the Soul Powder. Okay, so here, oh, I have 95 of them. Oh, that's fine as well. Oh, Soul Powder, I have a massive one. Okay. And where do you get Soul Powders? From Etem. Etem... Who the fuck is Etem? Is this the guy in the Henne mines? Oh, yes. Okay, Undead Reaper type enemy in the Henne mines. Okay. Okay, so maybe later. Yeah, the Tornazol is beautiful, and I actually really like how it looks. Let's see. Where is it? There it is. Look at it. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Let's just kill some random dude. Look at it. So cool. Wait. Everyone else is killing them first. Yeah, it is really grindy, and the worst part about getting one of the worst parts of getting 99 of everything is that you basically need to get several batches of 99 items, like for the Tornazol ingredients. Let's just keep this. Swap back to Ash. Okay, so we need 68 Serpentine. That's still a lot. I didn't mean to save. But let's go again. Okay, now with the cat ear hoods we are getting basically 1500 gil per enemy killed, so we will be back to max really quickly. Where is the rest of the snakes? Okay, so we have max skills, so just put these guys on random stuff. So, any more snakes? Guess not. Oh, I need to get something ready now. So this is one big mistake that I made on my file, and that mistake was not getting so I just need to pause here for a second. I need to stop the clock. And the mistake was not getting all of my white masks from, I think there's a hunt that you can steal it from, and I killed that hunt before I stole 99 of them. And so the problem is that now I can only get white masks either from trial mode or from a rare game here called Juggernaut. And in general, if it can be gotten in the main game, then I prefer to get it in the main game rather than through trial mode. But this rare game is really painful to farm them from. So I think it's weak to wind attack. And it only shows up when your game clock is between 0 and 10 minutes. And if you look at it now, my clock is now at 59 minutes, so it's going to change very, very soon. So I will just kill these things here for some XP while I wait. 30 seconds. Any snake here? No. No. Okay. And then you actually need to leave this area to get it to respawn. So what we will do is we will race to the honey mines. There's an entrance nearby. Okay, 0 minutes, so we can go. And here it is. Kill it. High Arcana, not bad. Now we need to go to the honey mines over there. And we do this for the next 10 minutes. Ideally, when I actually want to get a dedicated white mask farming going, I will just build a chain and only kill the Juggernaut, and then ideally for the hour until it respawns, just do some steel farming instead of killing stuff. But we will see. Okay. I mean, this time you can kill like 8 or 10 of them, but you do always need to do this route. Luckily there's this entrance to the honey mines here, so it does count as leaving the Feywood. Otherwise this wouldn't be possible to do. Oh shit. Somehow Baltier has a first aid gambit. Okay, no drops. Yo, Arena guy, how's it going? So yeah, there's some golem types here on the screen with the Hellgate Flame dogs. Oh. So ideally you would build a chain on them if you notice that your clock is getting close to the 0 minutes. But I didn't notice, and honestly I wasn't really planning on doing this right now, but it is something that I have to keep in mind if I ever get to a point where the clock is maxed out, so I will need to finish it before then. And I'm sure there's other timed stuff that I might need to do. Never finished 12, but always love the content. Yep. Cheers for that. It is fun. There's something really relaxing about farming in this game, which I normally don't really enjoy doing. See what the clock is like. 3 minutes, okay. So you're not even halfway there. So far only lumber drops. Have you ever played any of these guy games? No, I have seen some of it, like just bits and pieces, and they do look interesting. I have actually intended to play them in the past, but just never got around to it. Is it a series that you recommend a lot, or? But I have heard really good things about them. You'd enjoy them. Yeah, I think I've seen some of it and I thought exactly the same, but just never got around to it. Maybe at some point I will. I do still have a few games that I want to finish, and instead I'm here farming items. Had a friend of mine show me this guy for... Okay, yeah, I think... I can't remember which one I heard really good stuff about. I don't know if it was 4 or 5, but one of them for sure. But yeah, it is something for the distant future that I want to try out as well. It's just always so many games to play, so little time. I still haven't continued with Clair Obscur, which I was really enjoying. So I need to get back to that as well. Always another FFX run to be doing, ain't that the truth? That's just how it goes. That's life. I mean, I don't know what to say. That is just how it goes. It's not my fault. Shit, went the wrong way. Yeah, Clair Obscur was really good. At least the few hours that I've played, I really enjoyed it. This way. I also still need to finish 7 Rebirth, which I did play the other day a little bit. I did the Costa del Sol chapter, so there's that. Slow progress, but progress nonetheless. Fun for the most part, finished it 100%. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. And yeah, I don't think that I will go for 100% unless it's just fun stuff, but then from what you said, there's a lot of just grindy stuff for no reason, which I don't particularly care about. What's my timer? I can see it. Play Hack GU Volume 3 when I'm not advancing the Final Fantasy X run. Yeah, I did really enjoy Dot Hack at like the first 4 games. Then I couldn't really get into the GU one. I don't know. I've tried 2 or 3 times and I just play for a couple of hours and then it's just I don't enjoy it. Which I hate that I don't enjoy it because I really enjoyed the original ones. And here we are at the 10-minute mark, so let's see. I don't think that I got a single white mask. I think I had 5 or 6 of them. Oh, 2. Okay, so I was confusing with the black masks. Yeah, so I didn't get any of them. So maybe in another hour of game time we try again. Definitely love the GUs myself. I don't know, I think the story just has a lot of potential, but I don't know. The gameplay didn't really captivate me a lot. Oh shit. Why do I have first aid on? Okay. Let's do one more lap and then I have to go. Kill. Trivial gameplay wise, but the charm of the Rengeki voice line carries it. Fair enough. I don't know, I just couldn't really get into it, which made me sad because I definitely spent a lot of time on the original dot hacks. Actually, it took me years to finish all 4 games because I think it was the 3rd and the 4th game were super rare and super expensive, so I couldn't find them at decent prices until years later, and that's when I actually got them. Yeah, the 4th game was super hard to find. I think when I did find it, it was like double the price or triple the price that the other ones were, but I just got it anyway. Even nowadays you can sell it like to those used game stores. You can sell it for like 100 euros or more, which is really insane. I think it's the 3rd and the 4th one that are quite expensive. Nice serpentine. PS2 games in general kinda trapped if they didn't get a modern port. Yeah, but it was really hard to find even before, like even during the PS2 generation. I had the hardest time finding it. I don't know if that was a general thing everywhere or just here, but it was really, really hard to find. Even when I did find it, it was only online. I could never find it in actual physical stores. Okay, so 38 million XP, 33 pretty much, and 49. Okay, doing good. Yep, more than 10 years ago for sure. Maybe 11 or 12 years ago when I finally got it, which I guess would be PS3 era by then, but still was a long time ago. Okay, I think I am done for today. Made some good progress, finished the Claymores, finished the Serpentarius, even though it was already pretty much finished, and back up to 36 Serpentize, 11 Hellgate's Flame. The problem with this is that I will need to spend 99 of them, oh, rather 200 of them for the gem steals, so, or 198, which is really, really crappy. So in the end I will need to farm 300 of them, or 297. Do I have any gem steal? Not here for sure. I think I don't have a single gem steal. Although I guess I could technically farm the level 99 red chocobo for them, but I don't even know how to spawn them. Yeah, I don't think I've ever spawned one on purpose, to be honest. But it would be a 90% drop from them, so that is good. Then the Damascus steel, which I'm pretty sure that I have them. Yeah, 99. And then 99 Scarletites. So here, on these two I'm fine. I just need the 200 Hellgate's Flames. And oh, you don't actually need High Arcana for this one. Nice. Nice, nice. But I do need a lot of High Arcanas for Imperial Soul, so I need 99 of those for Imperial Soul, or I guess 93 of those, and then 93 of these, or 92 of these, and then 190 something of these, or 180 something. 1 in 255 chance to replace 2 particular chocobos. Yeah, I think I saw the method with petrification at some point on YouTube, but I've never actually done it. Guess it does have really nice drops, but in this version you don't even need it for the bestiary because you can find it on the trial mode as well. Where is it? Is it here? Osmond Plains. Wait, where is it? Where does it actually show here? It's just under generic chocobo. Oh, it never gave a bestiary entry. Okay. Well, that sucks. I didn't know that. Is it here? Well, whatever. I still haven't finished the bestiary as well. Didn't put any effort into it yet because I haven't killed all the trophy rare games anyway, because I want to steal stuff from some of them, so there's no point in actually trying to get the rest of them yet. I'm not missing a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I mean, I'm missing like half of them. Where are my trophies? So I only have these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So I only killed 6 out of 30 of them, I think. But yeah, I think that's it for today. I need to go get ready to leave the house. So thank you all for watching. I hope it was remotely enjoyable watching me farm stuff mindlessly. And bye bye. See you guys next time.